Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
The strains of the national anthem of Brazil. There's the whistle.
Now there is a quality striker, Peter, in the shape of Bebeto. Like so many Brazilian strikers of his time, not physically imposing, but fast, agile, intelligent.
And of course, behind it all, a dogged, a determined personality, a genuine footballing perfectionist.
And a player you always wanted to stay in the box. His darting movement.
Can he finish? This time, surely! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Plenty to aim at here. Played in. Oh, smashing header!
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Cannavaro clears. Can he get on the end of this? Now that looks a decent ball. Messi. Messi
unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Searching pass he's played there.
And he's onside.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Now it's Messi. Bebeto.
And he shoots! Goal! Brazil!
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Brazil gain their reward with an early goal. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Bebeto.
And this is...
And Messi!
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them.
And the score is 1-0. Now it's Messi.
Oh, this looks sharp. Can he get onto this?
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Gets a good foot in there. Camavinga has it out wide and in space.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Nicely weighted ball. And it's Davids. That's a delicate pass.
And the shot!
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That's really well cleared. And now they can spring out of defence.
Played out to the right.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Cannavaro clears it away. Now this could be a chance. Delivered with swing. It's a goal kick. Isco. And Koundé. Davids. Now Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Messi. Foot in. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Tries to play it through. It's a promising position. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And the flag has stayed down. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
In with the challenge. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And that's put paid to a promising move. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Looking for options for movement. Camavinga. Brazil do have a chance to counter here. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Aimed beyond the defence. Bayer gets it clear. And claimed it back swiftly. Messi. And it's Camavinga. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the through ball. Chance, surely! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Brazil are up by one then, but really feel they should be up by more. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Brazil really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Brazil go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Brazil definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Not the most accurate pass. That's been cut out, well played. Messi has created one goal already. And there's green grass ahead of him. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Camavinga producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Brazil are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Oh, good spread. It's a goal kick. Out to the right. Now he's off and running. Referee's given a throw. Koundé, 60 minutes played. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Oh, that's an excellent interception. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be a more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Takes aim and crosses. Bayer claims it without any fuss.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Costa Curta calmly anticipates. Played out towards the right wing. Camavinga threads one in. He's being urged to shoot. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
That's good play. Throw in. Couple of changes then in quick succession. So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
And he won't reach that. Nicely spread. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Nice bit of trickery. Now it's Messi. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Bebeto. Camavinga. And that's gone loose. And that's a throw-in. Brazil still ahead by the game's only goal. De La Fuente. Great vision. Can he latch on to this? Camavinga. Isco. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Isco is always looking to break lines. Knocks it into space. Out to the left it goes. Fires it in low. Could have here their final chance. That has been knocked clear.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Messi. Closing in on goal. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Distributed tidily.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Now here is a true legend of the game. In fact, some still say, Jim, that he's the greatest number one there's ever been.
The mighty Gianluigi Buffon. Yeah, he might get my vote too, Peter. When you consider his consistency at the highest level. Okay, he may not be as skillful with the ball at his feet as some of the younger contenders, but you certainly wouldn't want him lining up for the opposition. What a goalkeeper.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
What a throw in. Davids. Saliba. Knocks it into space. Griezmann gets flagged offside. The most accurate pass. Up towards the front line. That's been cut out, well played. Nedved. Pedri. And the counter is on. Tries to pass it through. It's Griezmann! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Griezmann. That's a nicely shaped ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Quarter of an hour played. Brazil are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Iniesta crosses. That's a decent clearance. Bebeto. He's in plenty of space here. He's got away. Aimed in towards the centre. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Saliba. Bebeto looks to get on the end of this. Batistuta. And a chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. There could be trouble here. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And it's Cruyff. Can he get it through? Messi. And they can counter here. Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, super ball. There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Nedved, he's picked his way through. Davids, Pedri. Dixon. Cannavaro. Davids. Now it's Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? No, it's come to nothing. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That has ended up in no man's land. Brazil looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Griezmann. And the pass is intercepted. Looking for the run. Picked out and the shot! He scores! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Mbappe. Well, that pass isn't the best. Pass somewhat off target. Pedri. Davids. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, nicely intercepted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And the half-time whistle goes. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. Barcelona get the second half going. He's gone forward, and he's managed to get rid. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Iniesta! Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Oh, he's found support out wide. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Searching pass he's played there. And that is as far as they're going to go. Played into space. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Costa Curta. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's gone looking for safety. Cruyff. Looking to play him in. Oh, good ball! Can he finish? There it is! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And now he has two. Barcelona go into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Brazil finding their passes. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Real pressure penalty, this. Brilliant save from Buffon! And that's definitely not his best. Well, that has not gone well. It's a pretty loose pass.
Brazil really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Van Bronckhorst. Van Dijk. Nicked it back promptly. Griezmann with the foul.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Camisa 9. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 14. Neymar. Camisa 20. Camisa 15. Teremos uma
And he
substituição.
thumps it clear. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Scholes. Pedri. Oh, they can break here. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Looking for options for movement. He's shifting through the gears here. Brazil are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's a sharp little ball here. Chance! It's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Pedri. Cannavaro. Pedri. Brazil looking to pass their way through, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Lookman! Great chance! And he's taking no chances there. Still anyone's game this, one moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Saliba. And it's Messi. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Sai para
Oh,
a
that pass
entrada
isn't the
do
best.
jogador, camisa
Costa Curta.
7. Substituição.
Now it's Neymar. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Yamal getting this one clear. Oh, can he get onto this?
Indicados 4
Van Dijk
minutos de
calmly
acréscimo.
anticipates. There will be 4 extra minutes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Hazard. Gets a good foot in there. Makaleli. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's clever. And that will be it. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon.
So it's away we go then.
Well, the 10th of July 2021 was such a significant day in the international career of Lionel Messi, was it not, Jim?
Yeah, he finally...
He's having a shot! Decent enough try.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Goes for a shot! Goal! Brazil! There is the breakthrough! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And the shot! It's hit the upright. And here's the chance to counter. Now he's got space here. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well read, nice interception. Mbappe, it's played through for him. Could be danger here. Can he get it through? Shot could be on. Decent chance! Sticks it away! Not one, but two. It is a dream start.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Bebeto. Davids. Big chance! Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Van Basten. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Played into space. Nicely worked. Plenty to aim at here. Pedri.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Adriano looking to run onto it. Oh, that's superb. Chance, surely! No mistake! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That has ended up in no man's land. So much shot at goal! Oh, it's fallen loose again! He's got a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Messi. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Shapes to shoot! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, good spread. Davids gets across to intercept that. Brazil have reclaimed it. Great ball, and he's in here. Tries a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Bebeto with a beautifully timed run. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Van Basten. Bayer punts it upfield. Well timed, excellent interception. Hernes. And this is Van Basten. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Davids. Pedri. Messi. And he's in on goal. It's Van Basten! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. This possibly the last play of the half. And it's hoisted clear. Little doubt, that is a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Not got that quite right. And the first half is done.
Brazil have been simply outstanding in the first half. There doesn't seem to be a single weakness in their team, and should that not change, they could go big from here.
It really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 5.
There's the start of the second half. Bastoni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Camisa 23. Substituição.
Dixon. Messi looks to get on the end of this. Brazil come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Hernes. That's good running with the ball. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Costa Curta is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And smartly reclaimed. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
This interception, his positioning was spot on. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's found a way through. Great chance! Tunisia appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Brilliantly cut out. Çalhanoğlu. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Taken back almost at once. Hernes. Brazil still have the cards to affect this game. Davids. And Bastoni. Costa Curta. Swung over. Now, can they get him away? Messi! Really well taken goal. Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Brazil are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Now it's Reinders. And this is Neymar. Reinders. And it's Davids. Another pass, just... Batistuta! It's a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And the shot's on. Shoots! Goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Brazil have it back and can go again. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now, this could be a chance. And that is exemplary defending.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
Oh no, this does not look good. Dixon. And this is Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Davids. Pass somewhat off target. Vicious ball here. Oh, that was vital. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts. And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Senhoras e senhores, vejam no telão as informações sobre como se localizar dentro do estádio.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from this guy, Jude Bellingham. You don't become a regular at one of Europe's leading teams at 17 unless you're very, very special. And he's the epitome of, if you're good enough, you're old enough.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Now it's Bebeto. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Griezmann. Cruyff. Bellingham. Now it's Luis Suarez. Morocco are looking to break at pace. Cruyff. Oh, super ball! And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from...
And Cruyff! It's hit the upright. Dixon. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And this is Bebeto. Driving through the middle. And that would have been some goal.
Bebeto really may get an earful from his teammates for not looking up to see what was around him, but I think he was perfectly entitled to try it for himself.
That has been knocked clear. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Morocco have the chance to go the other way. And here's Cruyff. And he's chosen to go back. Looking tidy in possession here. Cannavaro. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Now then, the ball's come loose. And it's Luis Suarez. Rijkaard. And here's Cruyff. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Pedri hurtling down that right flank. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Lacking in accuracy.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Ronaldinho. Cruyff. And it's Rijkaard. Passing nice and neat. He's having a go! And that has skinned the post.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Now it's Cruyff, and he's gone backward here. Oh, the ball's run loose here. 15 minutes till half-time. Rijkaard, and it's Bellingham. Morocco finding their pass. Cruyff! Goal! Morocco! And Morocco score first!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Morocco have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Cruyff. Rijkaard. Driving forward. No outsmarting him this time. Now this could be a Brazilian counter-attack.
Brazil certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Well, that looks a decent ball.
There's the shot! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Ronaldinho just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Maldini. And here's Suarez. And it's Rijkaard. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he was quick to react. Played out to the left flank. Aims beyond the defence.
Oh, important interception.
And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 9 vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 14.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it.
And a chance! It's in!
Now it's Neymar. Griezmann. Rijkaard. He has found the way through. Messi.
And Messi! It's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Well, we all know, Peter, that this is a team capable of breaking extremely quickly. The opposition should have been alive to the danger, but they fell into the trap.
Neymar!
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Played back.
Real chance!
Davids.
Defending was strong and firm. Takes a shot!
It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Big chance, corner.
Ronaldinho goes short. Now the ball in. And that has been cleared. Brazil are looking to go forward now. And this is Neymar. He's had it taken off him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Neymar.
Neymar really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Griezmann.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Morocco appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Looking for options for movement. He's onside. Messi. Great vision. Now it's Pedri. Rijkaard. Out to the left it goes.
This is the time you need that pace.
Eder Militao makes the interception. Davids. That has been slung wide. Neymar. And he's certainly onside here. He is through here. Neymar! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Ronaldinho. Oh, that pass isn't the best. No, that's been intercepted.
Brazil are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
And he shoots! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
No, he didn't quite meet it right. So, third quarter of the game. That's a lovely, neat pass. And now they can spring out of defence. Can he get it through? Oh, good take in a good area. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Brazil get their fourth corner. Well, there's the clearance. Ball's gone out of play. And it's Griezmann. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Couldn't squeeze it through. Nicely weighted ball. Brazil looking to pass their way through. And time is up. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
The action has already started. And this is Messi. Played into the box. He rises!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Griezmann is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner.
Thuram gets it away. And now they can spring. He's having a shot!
Corner number 2 then. And that has been knocked clear.
Morocco are looking to go forward now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Looking for options for movement, and he's managed to get free.
Shapes to shoot! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Brazil finding themselves unexpectedly behind. He's found some space. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That is Conte. Looking tidy and he's had a hit! Decent enough try.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions. Brazil are really in a position where patience and...
Luis Suarez! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Morocco finding their passes. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Now it's Ronaldinho.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Couldn't squeeze it through.
Cruyff has created one goal already.
Morocco trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way through.
That's a corner kick. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Brazil have their third corner.
Oh, smashing header! Goal! Brazil are back in business. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest.
Great chance! Goal! Morocco! And again they hit the front. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Morocco take the lead. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's the chance to counter. Out to the left it goes. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Real chance! Fired deep towards the back post. That's not going far. Ronaldinho. He's picked his way through.
That's good play from him.
There's the shot! And got to be quick to recover this. Griezmann, very much a man of this moment. And he's picked out the run. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Oh, sweet feet.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Conte ploughing through the middle. Real chance here. Ronaldinho. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Dixon. Oh, such a clever touch. And it's Messi. And there is the half-time whistle. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
And we're off again.
Brazil can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Cannavaro makes the interception. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now, can they get him away? Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he was quick to react. Ronaldinho. Bellingham. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Bebeto looking understandably energised after his goal. Morocco are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear.
It's Neymar! He scored! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
He's come in hard. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Neymar. And it's Messi. Searching pass he's played there.
Brazil do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Can he get it through?
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's had it taken off him. Oh, we expected better, and so did he.
Decent progress down the left.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Neymar. Griezmann. Oh, that's delightful. He is just caressing the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That has not gone well. Now it's Bebeto.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Griezmann. And that pass just didn't quite work. Messi. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Ronaldinho. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe...
Can he finish? Goal, Brazil! And the comeback is complete. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Brazil get themselves into the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
That's tidy. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Great vision. And that's it. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Neymar voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Brazil leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Leonardo Bonucci. He's as imposing as they come, Peter, and he knows just how to use his physical attributes to make life difficult for attackers. He's also got a very good eye for a killer long ball, so don't be surprised if you see him launch a few counter-attacks for his team today.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That's good running with the ball. Picked out brilliantly. Big chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Buffon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's through here. It's not an especially good pass, that. Mbappe. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And it's Griezmann. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Brazil looking to pass their way through. Griezmann. Bebeto touches it back. Pedri. Now it's Messi. And this is Bebeto. Oh, what has happened here? Has another go! Goal! Brazil! How smart was that? Such a delicate finish.
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and even quicker feet.
Brazil are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And it's Ribery. Brazil are enjoying a good spell right now, and Del Piero! Just off target.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
A probing pass. Messi in acres of space out wide. It's a goal kick. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that has been cleared. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's a sharp little ball here. Seedorf. Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Cannavaro. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Rummenigge tries to pass it through. Bayer gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Pedri. Brazil are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Chouameni, and it's Pirlo. Now Costa Curta. Pedri.
Played out to the right.
And it's been played.
And the shot! And it's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And he's managed to get free.
Ribéry looking for the run. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Costa Curta.
Gets good distance on it. And it's half-time here.
So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Brazil ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. Here we go again then.
Davids. Eder Militao. Davids.
And he's forced to go back. And it's Griezmann.
And it's Davids. Seedorf.
Now Pirlo. Rummenigge.
Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Ribéry.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Now it's Del Piero.
He is through here. Can he finish? That's another chance. It's in. Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
And he skips past his man.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And this is Ribéry.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
That pass has been well intercepted.
Messi.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
Now it's Ribéry.
Brazil are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 9.
Messi. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Camisa 5.
Brazil perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Camisa 14. Neymar.
Xavi Alonso
Camisa 20.
distributed tidily. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Substituição.
Neymar. And it's Hullet. Well read, nice interception. Davids. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Messi.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Half an hour gone in the second half.
Bale pinches it off him. Can he get it through? He's being urged to shoot.
Can he finish? And he hits the net. Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have...
And he shoots! Goal! Milan! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
And yes, it's him again. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will think...
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well, that is one way to stop him.
Into the last 5 minutes. He's chosen to go back. He's looking wide. And he was quick to react.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Maldini.
Now, can they get it back? Tries a shot!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
And that has gone straight into touch.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's
Neymar! Oh, belter! About as smooth as it gets. Dying minutes, and we're all square again.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready.
And the referee brings it to a close.
Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Bebeto.
Voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Brazil certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, here's a guy who's come as close as you can to perfecting the game, though his demeanour could barely be more modest. He really is every bit the anti-Galactico.
Yeah, and you wouldn't think that he's one of the great all-time midfielders until you actually see what he does on the pitch. Royalty.
Andres in
Shoots! It's hit the upright.
Backward it goes. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Beckenbauer defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Iniesta. Alexander-Arnold. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Griezmann showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, that pass isn't the best. He's picked his way through. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's found a way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies.
There's the shot!
Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Brazil with the corner, they're first. Mendes attempts a clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Griezmann crosses. Brilliantly cut out. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries to play it through, and he's worked it through. Griezmann gets flagged offside. Costa Curta. No goals as yet. And it's Iniesta. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Messi, expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Mbappe. And it's Messi. Davids. Can he get it through? That's a nicely shaped ball. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, nice touch. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, that is a nice touch. Out for a throw. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. And here's Raphael, real chance! Same again, same outcome.
Borussia Dortmund really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Vinicius Junior. Conte. Plays the return pass. Well read, nice interception. Now, can they get him away? Beckenbauer. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
It's a mighty effort! That's a half-decent try.
Rafael Leao certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Vinicius. There's the whistle for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Do carro azul estacionado em frente ao portão do estádio. Favor retirar o veículo. Ele está prestes a ser guinchado. Substituição no time do Brasil.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Brazil do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Oh, shooting chance! Griezmann. So, what can they make of this? Turns back here, probably the best option. Spread out to the left.
Pretty robust defending.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Iniesta. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Davids. And it's Griezmann. Now it's Neymar. And he's got the beating of his man. Thinks about the shot.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now that looks a decent ball. Can he finish? He has done it! First blood drawn. So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Brazil have fired themselves in front.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have...
Shot a goal! Goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Borussia Dortmund grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side...
Oh, they could be caught out here. And the shot! Goal!
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And yes, it's him again.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Corner number 2 then.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 19. Camisa 10.
Cleared without hesitation.
Deixando o campo para a entrada.
Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now.
Camisa 20. Camisa
Kante
7.
kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Substituição.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's played it back. Nunez shapes to shoot!
Oh, taken with style.
They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Now he's off and running.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
A probing pass. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Well, that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders.
He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious.
Borussia Dortmund are down to 10 men.
Substituição em andamento.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Oh, that was close.
Rafael Leao, who's set up one goal so far. The final 5 minutes. Pedri and Mendes played into space.
That's beautifully weighted.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Teremos 5
And he
minutos de
thumps it
acréscimo.
clear.
Oh, this is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Lookman! That's a decent clearance.
Well, there's the clearance.
Five minutes to add.
And he's found a way past. It's Asa! And that would have been some goal.
Yeah, I think he's a little annoyed with himself there, Peter, because he did pretty much everything right up to the end.
Pedri.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough.
So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
And as you can see, we've already started here.
He's on it. Can he get away?
Messi. Can he finish? Oh, they could break here.
And that has left him in a heap.
That's good running with the ball.
Now, can they get him away? Petri.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Akun.
Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that.
Takes a shot!
That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Ruben Neves. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
That pass isn't the best.
What a throw in.
Eder Militao. Brazil still without a single shot on target. Timber.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. PSV clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Shapes to shoot! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
That'll be a throw. Ruben Dias. Hernandez. Rice.
Now Akun.
En-Nesyri. And it's Ruben Neves. Nicely spread. Timber, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. En-Nesyri. And he's really put himself on the line here. PSV with the corner, they're first. Messi with the short one. Backward it goes. Great chance! Goes back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Alvarez. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Floated through. Now it's Ribery. Rice wins the duel this time. Akun. Messi. Eder Militao. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Akun. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Here come Brazil on the counter. Now it's En-Nesyri. En-Nesyri. Eder Militao did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's been shifted off it. Nice looking ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And now the breakaway. Searching pass he's played there. And this is Ronaldo. Real chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And there's the end of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Vocês podem ouvir a transmissão ao vivo da partida de hoje na rádio FM do nosso clube.
And we're off again. So the first half brought no goals. Chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for a runner. And they're not going to make any further progress now. En-Nesyri. En-Nesyri! Has a look and place it forward. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's a sharp little ball here. It's a promising position. Stood up well to him there. Messi. And it's Timber. And it's Ruben Neves. Rice. It's En-Nesyri. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Brazil do have a chance to counter here. Davids.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 4.
Scholes.
Vai ser substituído pelo jogador. Camisa
Timber.
14. Neymar. Teremos uma substituição.
Rice. And it's Scholes. Hernandez. 60 minutes played. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pedri. Brazil perhaps contemplating their next change here. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Rafael Leao looking to penetrate opposition lines. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Messi with a real chance here.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the...
Messi! Decent hit from there. Neymar knocks it into space. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Gets into some space. That's tidy. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Rafael Leao. Hernandez looking to get on the end of this. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's looking to catch him up. The muscular approach does pay off here. Scholes concedes a free kick for that. Could try cutting inside here. Rafael Leao, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pedri. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo! And again the keeper stands strong.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
Hernandez. Maguire. Rice. Scholes.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Now that looks a decent ball. He's in space and looking for options. And it's Scholes. Takes a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Rice. Messi. Now Timber. Ruben Neves. And here's Forlan. Into stoppage time, and it is still goalless. Pedri.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Neymar. Aimed beyond the defence. That is lovely. Has a shot! Oh, yes, it's there! And that might well be that! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
And time is up. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Davids voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw.